1, 2. At least 2 more guys. At least. That does not mean that there aren't more guys hanging out that aren't moving.
Just watch this.
Largo, you're gonna get moved up because you're the farthest behind.
I want all of you returning alive.
I also want all of us returning alive. Not much I can see from here, so...
Please keep the enemy's position in mind. I'm on it. New target
Oh
sighted.
good, there's a guy up there.
Stay tucked away in the shadows.
I ran out of movement. That's stinky poop. Nope, she's not gonna make that. Been better served if I'd used Welkin there.
Ready to go.
Fortunately for me, Welkin's gonna be very bad against this guy who I believe is a machine gunner. If I hit all 5, he'll be dead, but if I don't, I won't be dead. Look at that, isn't that ridiculous? Kinda lucky he didn't murder Welkin there. Alright, I need to get rid of him because otherwise Welkin's gonna be dead in a turn. No. I want to throw a grenade up here. Can't throw a grenade up there, great. Alright, back up a little bit, we'll shoot him from here.
Here I come. I'll cover you.
I think Welkin took care of him.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Alright, nothing here to worry about. End our turn. We use probably 2 to bring Largo up on the next turn. And then the other 2 will be in it to kill it, I guess.
Been waiting here.
Try to conserve ammunition when you can.
Well, that's pretty good. Made it way all the way up to here. About as good as I can ask, I guess.
Ready to go.
Welkin, you're just gonna scout this area out for me and probably hide.
Enemy sighted.
Alright, so we got a scout to deal with.
Behind them. Follow me.
Wow. Unfortunate. Alright, Rosie, do what you do best.
I'm on it. Ain't no stopping me.
Now we're gonna actually aim at the guy behind you,
Around from behind them. Follow me.
so that when this happens,
Here I come.
it also deal damage to the guy behind me.
Keep that front line
Fortunately, you
strong.
are not dead yet. That's okay. We can take care of him with either character.
Ready to go.
Okay, Rosie, settle down.
Yes!
Yes, I did it. I killed the guy.
Just keep it up.
Nobody on this side. Nobody on this side. We're looking good. The rest of these turns are just going to be Largo's turns, I think.
Just watch this.
The shadows of buildings should offer you cover.
Enemy sighted.
Please don't follow them in too deep.
Just watch this.
It's one dead tank.
All right.
Alright.
Target silenced.
Kinda got like a little bit of a Muppet mouth.
Just watch this.
Alright, Largo, let's take care of this. We got 2 more turns. Should be a 1-hit KO, but
You're done.
hooray! Operation complete.
Operation complete. Both enemy tanks neutralized.
For the vegetables, yeah! Oh, experience. Largo's dream. When I grow up, I want to be a vegetable just like my heroes.
That should end our vegetable shortage.
Hopefully.
I ever tell you my old man's a farmer? Feels good to know I'm helping farm folk out. Growing up on the farm, I was always helping with the harvest, out there in the field. I'm serious when I say veggies are king, too. The more you eat, the healthier you get.
I agree. A lot of nutrients vegetables offer can't be found anywhere else.
That's true. Fruits,
Plus,
vegetables.
I feel like vegetables are a way to take in
proteins.
the power of nature as a whole.
Power of nature.
You and nature again.
Yeah. Plants grow by absorbing energy from the sun, the soil, even tiny microbes.
Stupid fish.
Eating vegetables is like getting all that natural energy right from the source.
Never heard veggies told quite like that before. I tell you, boss, you got your head on right. You got my mark. Hey, boss, let me tell you a stupid dream I had. My folks' old farm went under, but I want to start it up again as an organic veggie farm.
Typically with veg. Okay.
Funny, huh?
Most farms are
Big macho
vegetable
man
or
goes from flinging bullets
all
to being king
natural,
of the carrot
organic,
patch.
unless you start adding pesticides
I'm not
and
laughing.
shit.
If you're dedicated, I'm sure you'll grow some fine vegetables.
Broom,
Once you're all set up and harvesting,
growth
you'll have to
hormones,
let me
that sort of
sample what
shit.
you've grown.
Boss, you'd be welcome to eat all you wanted, but you'd have to help with the harvest. And out on the farm, I'm squad leader. Be ready for the workout of your life.
No shit.
Oh boy.
I'm feeling good today.
Veggies for all. So now we're gonna do my least favorite mission, Battle for Barbaros. It is a pain in the butt because I don't remember it well enough. But I do remember it being pain because overpowered enemies.
But it really wasn't this.
Amazing, isn't it? I was surprised when I first came here too.
There aren't any windows or skylights in here, but it's still so light.
The ruins are made of stone with a high ragnite concentration. It lights itself.
Also, we're being slightly irradiated.
It's uncanny.
Look at this. Something's written on the wall here.
It's in Old Northern script.
Old Northern?
It was the dominant writing system in Europa. You still see it on a lot of old monuments.
Do you know how to read it, Faldio?
Yeah, we just covered it this last year. Let's take a look. It's more or less a recounting of the Darkson calamity as the history books tell it. The Darksons unlocked some secret property of Ragnite and tried to conquer the continent. 100 cities raised its fell light, 100,000 men and beast therewith. It says this area used to be one of the cities lost in that purge as well.
So they did use Ragnite.
It was in the middle of that destruction that the Valkyria suddenly came into the picture. Supposedly they rose to face the Darksons, armed with sacred lances, blue with flame. That became the War of the Valkyria.
I had a picture book about that as a girl. But it's fiction, right? Like a fairy tale.
Ruins like these dot the European map, traces of the culture that once ruled the continent. The majority of the anthropological community now agrees that the Valkyria did exist.
Wow, this is so educational.
The Valkyria won and rose to power, while the Darksons were scattered across Europa. There are some who worship the Valkyria as the saviors of Europa even today. Meanwhile, the Darksons got branded with the stigma of their past and were persecuted. With no land of their own, they had to work as itinerant laborers and Ragnite miners.
Which is why there are so many Darksons still working in the industrial sector today.
I never knew that. Come to think of it, Isara's dad was an engineer, wasn't he?
Anyway, that's enough history for today. Let's keep checking for Imperial tracks.
I've been looking, but I still ain't seen nothing but sand. Those imps got some strange tastes if they're sunning themselves out here. What's got you, Rosie? Ain't like you to be so quiet. You got the runs or something?
You're foul, Largo. And I'm just annoyed. Takes some kind of brass to blow up a chunk of turf this big, don't you think? Looks like the dark hairs have been bad news for the rest of us folks since day one.
I'm racist. I'm gonna blame the
What do you mean by
Darskins for
that?
everything. Why is there clouds? Darskins
What
did
do you
it.
think I mean?
No archaeological proof exists to support the theory that Darksons destroyed Boreas.
Look around. How much more proof do you need?
The walls are made of Swiss cheese. That means you're a loser. What's the common phrase? Something isn't causation.
And it's an unfair generalization to assume that all Darksons cause trouble for others.
You saying you don't? Look, it's 'cause of you people that my whole...
All right, time out, you two.
You stay out of this, Largo!
We're on patrol here. You keep squawking, and we're likely to get sniped. You too, kid. You know Rosie's got a temper on her. She wouldn't go off if you didn't talk back.
I don't believe anything I've said is untrue.
Stubborn as mules, both of you.
Faldio, what is that?
It's called the Valkyrian Spiral.
Okay, so what is it?
I was talking about their power before, remember? The sacred blue flame? The spiral motif on their relief carvings are said to represent inexhaustible power.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Still, we haven't seen any Imperials here. I guess it's possible that this wasn't what brought the Empire out here.
Well, the others are waiting. Let's go back.
Sure, let's go.
Huh?
What in the...
Alicia, what just happened?
I don't know. I barely even touched it and this door just opened.
It looks like it keeps going.
An underground chamber in the Barrius ruins. This is a huge discovery.
Should we go in?
Do you have to ask?
The answer is usually no.
All right, let's take a look.
Another cutscene. Battle of Barbarous. First contact.
Whoa. What is this place?
It's a cutscene dimension.
It seems like it goes on forever.
And ever and ever.
Wow, look at this wall. Amazing.
Isn't it?
There are engravings everywhere. What do they say, Faldio?
I'm not sure. I wish I could tell you. They're too ancient for me to decipher.
Welkin, we're not alone.
Who's there?
Well, how surprising to find you here. We don't get many visitors. I won't ask how you were able to break in. It's not really important. But you defile this sanctum with your presence.
Guys, that's Maximilian.
Maximilian? Wait, but he's the enemy commander.
There is.
Hold it right there! You take one more step and I'll shoot you down, I swear I will!
First time you get to see a handgun. Whole fucking game.
Lower your weapon. Your lives are worthless to me, but I do not wish to stain this sacred place
Yeah,
with blood.
with that lance she could smear us all over the walls. I'm a
If you are
Valkyria.
determined to have this confrontation, why don't we settle it outside?
Quite sporting of you.
Welkin. So, you're the brat who's responsible. My compliments for the Vassal Bridge and the base in Cloden. You quite impressed Jaeger. He was singing your praises, boy.
Boy.
Solaria, come.
Valkyria. Oh yeah, I just have a big MacGuffin in my
Now's
hand.
our chance to take out their commander.
Not really.
She's right, Faldio.
Big
Let's go.
MacGuffin between my big bosoms.
Right.
Yeah. Except they actually believe in, you know, command structure. So you're not going to fight Maximilian hand to hand. You're going to fight one of his subordinates. Anyways, I'm going to cut the episode. When we come back, we'll be doing more of the Valkyria Chronicles. Till then, hope you guys all have a good one.